guys, I'm here with Kate Spicer, who is our August participant of the month. Kate, how long have you been clean for?
I have been clean just over 4 months.
Cool, that's a good amount of time there. How long were you lost in addiction?
I struggled with addiction on and off my whole life, but it got really serious about 5 to 6 years ago. I lost a lot of people close to me, including my boyfriend and my dad and my grandpa and my cat. So it took a turn for the worse into an everyday thing that changed my life. And
Well, the next question is, what do you think caused you to start using?
well, So, like most people that start, it's usually trauma and things like that. But with mine's a little bit different. I grew up in a family that didn't drink, didn't use drugs or alcohol, and but they were very. I grew up with four brothers, no sisters. I never seen my parents cry. They didn't hug each other. They didn't say "I love you." They were a very loving family. We just weren't. It was like a man's world type thing, and so I never seen anyone in my family cry or talk about their emotions or their feelings. And that being said, I was a very high emotional, high empathy person, and I kept that all in my whole life. So I would just keep everything bottled up. So eventually, I would use drugs to numb that. So,
Yep. What is it that made you want to stop?
well, first, I got my first case. I went 41 years without even having a speeding ticket or being in any trouble, and God saved me, basically. I used to look at it at a negative standpoint, but mindset is everything. So I see it now as God saved me, and I got my first felony. I went to jail for the first time. Um, and I still, even after that, I got clean. I was in there. I went to a rehab facility for 6 months. I made it a week out because I stopped. I stopped doing meetings. I stopped doing everything, and I thought I was okay, and I wasn't. So the second time that I got picked up, and I actually didn't get picked up the second time. Let me rephrase that. I turned myself in because I said to myself, if I've done anything, I'm not getting picked up on 5 warrants this time. I had to have learned something from my last relapse. I knew I had to. And so I turned myself in, and my PO said, we're going to put you in rehab. And I said, no, I'll leave rehab. You got to put me in jail. And I couldn't believe the words coming out of my mouth, but I knew that I needed jail. And so I went in there this time with just a different mindset, and I found healing. I was in my Bible the whole time. I prayed for God to take the addiction away from me. And I'll tell you what, I've been clean ever since. And it's just a whole new way to look at life. And it's beautiful.
So, what is one of the key factors in getting you to this point in your recovery?
My faith, God, my higher power. If it wasn't for the grace and love and the healing that I found when I was in jail, able to forgive myself for everything and able to know that I am human and God was building something inside of me, and I look at everything as like a learning, not bad anymore. I look at everything as it was building this warrior that God was building in me. So I found my purpose basically, and my purpose is to help others. And I've been doing that here. You know that I be here with all the people. I take them to church. We go to the beach and have sober days, and my mindset is just so different now. I look at everything I needed from everything I went through that I used to feel sorry for myself and numb with drugs. I look at it as building a warrior in me that God was building, and here I am. So definitely my faith.
Oh, what are your support systems?
My support system is my faith. But also, I have all the people here from IOP that I went to. We still stay in touch on a regular basis. You are an inspiration because I know you from back in the day. So it's just like Marianne would say from here, we're recovering all over each other. So that's what we do when one person's down. But honestly, the connection instead of the isolation
Building
is my
community.
man. That's my support. Like without it, I will just stay home and just it just doesn't go well. I'll get depressed. I'll be and so I have to stay connected, and that's why I'm so thankful for your guys' program and thankful for Recovery Corps, which I used to look at as, oh my gosh, I gotta go see my PO. Now I look at it as I get to see my PO. I'm not locked up. I get to do this. So it's just a mindset, and support is everywhere if you want it.
Yeah. What is your favorite part about your recovery?
That I love myself again. I love myself through my mistakes. I love other people. Um, I just it's just a different feeling and it's beautiful and I love the connection and I call them my tribe because they're my tribe and I just love how supportive they are. When they all heard I was doing this, they all wanted to come up here today. I'm like, yeah, calm down. But no, it's just a beautiful thing. And so just the support and the love and the grace that other people in recovery will show you because before I wouldn't admit to, even when I got out last time, I didn't want to admit to what I was doing. But when I finally did get out and I admitted to it, it was like there was just an outpouring of positivity. And so it's a beautiful thing.
What is one piece of advice that you would give to someone in early recovery?
To love yourself, to show yourself grace, to not be too hard on yourself because that's what keeps us down in our addiction is our shame and guilt and if you don't learn to love yourself and forgive yourself you're gonna stay down in that and don't isolate, stay connected with your people.
Yeah, that's a great piece of advice because that's usually what happens is you lose that connection and you end up relapsing. So congratulations again
Thank you.
to Kate on Participant of the Month. And if you guys want to hear more of her story, she will be giving her testimony the last Saturday of this month from 5 to 6 p.m. So we hope to see you guys then. Bye.